15 things only strong people do. Eskemoz family. Hello, Eskemoz family. Today we're diving into a topic that's near and dear to my heart: strength. Now, when we think of strength, we often picture like a superhero flexing their biceps, right? But real strength, the kind that truly matters, comes from within. It's about how we handle challenges, how we bounce back from setbacks, and how we keep going even when things get tough. So, are you ready to unleash your inner superhero? Let's get to it. Chapter 1. Embrace discomfort. You know that feeling you get when you're about to do something really hard? Your palms get sweaty, your heart starts racing, and you kind of just want to disappear? Well, strong people, they feel that too. But here's the difference. They don't run away from it. They lean into it. Growth happens outside of that comfort zone. Challenge yourself. Embrace discomfort. Build resilience. Be unstoppable. Push through discomfort. That's where the magic happens. Master the art of delayed gratification. Let's talk about cookies. Who loves cookies? I do. Imagine a plate of warm, gooey cookies. You could eat them now. Instant gratification. Strong people play the long game. The best things are worth waiting for. Next time, think about the long game. Chapter 3. Set realistic goals. Now, I'm all for dreaming big. In fact, I encourage it. But when it comes to setting goals, strong people know that it's important to keep it real. They don't try to climb Mount Everest on their first hike. They start with smaller trails, building their strength and stamina along the way. Because you know what? Reaching those smaller milestones, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, a boost of confidence that propels you forward. So, set your sights high, Eskemoz family, but break down those big dreams into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each victory, learn from each stumble, and watch in amazement as you conquer those goals, one step at a time. Chapter 4. Admit their faults. You know what's really cool about strong people? They're not afraid to say, "Oops, my bad." They understand that nobody's perfect and that making mistakes is a natural part of life. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, they ask themselves, "Okay, what can I learn from this? How can I do better next time?" Strong people, they get that. They don't beat themselves up over spilled milk or coffee or whatever metaphor you prefer. They own their mistakes, learn from them, and come back even stronger. Chapter 5. Refuse self-pity. Picture this. You're at a pity party. Sad music, gloomy faces, and stale snacks. Strong people RSVP no to pity parties. They focus on what they can control, their actions and attitude. Next time, remember those stale snacks and choose to focus on the positive. Chapter 6. Overcome the inner critic. We all have that little voice inside our heads, right? The one that loves to chime in with doubts, fears, and negative self-talk. But here's the thing about strong people. They've learned how to evict that grumpy roommate. They don't let that negative self-talk control their lives. They replace those negative thoughts with positive affirmations. They remind themselves of their strengths, their accomplishments, and all the amazing things they're capable of. So the next time that grumpy roommate starts whispering doubts in your ear, crank up the music, dance it out, and remind yourself of how awesome you are. Chapter 7. See challenges as opportunities. Remember that feeling when you were a kid and you finally conquered the monkey bars? The sense of accomplishment, the rush of adrenaline, the way you wanted to shout from the rooftops, "I did it!" Strong people, they never lose that feeling. They see challenges not as obstacles, but as exciting opportunities for growth and learning. They're like those adventurers who climb mountains, explore jungles, and push their limits. They embrace the unknown. They welcome the discomfort because they know that's where the real magic happens. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, don't shy away from it. Channel your inner explorer, embrace the unknown, and get ready for an adventure. Chapter 8. Value critiques. Now, nobody enjoys being criticized, right? It's like getting a cold splash of water on a sunny day. But strong people, they understand that not all criticism is bad. In fact, they see constructive criticism as a valuable tool for growth and improvement. They're like those athletes who rely on their coaches to point out their weaknesses and help them improve their game. They listen with an open mind, they take the feedback to heart, and they use it to become even better at what they do. So the next time you receive criticism, take a deep breath, Try to see it from the other person's perspective and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Chapter 9. Solution-based thinking. Imagine you're faced with a problem, a real puzzle. You could spend all day, all week, even all year dwelling on how that problem came to be, who's to blame, and all the ways it's making your life difficult. Or you could channel your inner strong person and focus on finding a solution. Strong people, they're like those detectives who piece together clues, analyze evidence, and work tirelessly until they crack the case. They don't waste time on blame games or dwelling on the negative. They focus their energy on finding practical, actionable solutions that will move them forward. So, the next time you're facing a challenge, remember those detectives, those problem solvers, those fixers. Put on your thinking cap, brainstorm some solutions, and get ready to conquer that problem. Chapter 10. Banish Negativity. Negativity, it's like that annoying song that gets stuck in your head. The more you try to ignore it, the louder it seems to get. But strong people, they have a secret weapon: gratitude. They choose to focus on the good, the positive, the things in their lives that bring them joy. By focusing on the positive, they shift their mindset, boost their mood, and create a more optimistic outlook on life. So the next time you feel negativity creeping in, grab your metaphorical gratitude journal. Find something, anything, to be thankful for, and watch as your perspective shifts from gloomy to glorious. Chapter 11. Understand their worth. Imagine you have a vintage, one-of-a-kind, priceless piece of art. Would you let someone tell you it was worthless? Of course not. Strong people, they understand their own value. They know their worth, they recognize their strengths, and they don't allow themselves to be undervalued or taken advantage of. They advocate for themselves, they set healthy boundaries, and they surround themselves with people who appreciate and respect them. So remember, Eskemoz family, you are valuable, you are worthy, and you deserve to be treated as such. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself, set those boundaries, and surround yourself with people who lift you up and celebrate your awesomeness. Chapter 12. Ask for help when needed. You know those superheroes who always seem to save the day, even when the odds are stacked against them? Well, even superheroes need a sidekick sometimes. And strong people, they get that. They understand that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength and self-awareness. They're like those hikers who aren't afraid to ask for directions if they get lost on the trail. They know that trying to tough it out alone could lead them further astray, so they swallow their pride and reach out for guidance. So, the next time you find yourself in over your head, remember those superheroes and their trusty sidekicks. Don't be afraid to reach out, ask for help, and allow others to support you. Chapter 13. Avoid unhealthy comparisons. Imagine you're at a carnival, surrounded by fun games, delicious food, and exciting rides. But instead of enjoying yourself, you're constantly comparing yourself to everyone around you. She's winning more prizes, he's eating a bigger ice cream cone, they're having more fun. Sounds exhausting, right? Strong people, they know that comparison is the thief of joy. They focus on their own journey, their own goals, and their own definition of success. They celebrate their own individuality, they embrace their own strengths, and they recognize that everyone is on their own unique path. So the next time you find yourself caught in the comparison trap, remember that you are one of a kind, you are special, and you are on your own amazing journey. Chapter 14. Respect competitors. Now, competition can be fierce, right? It's like a game of chess. Each player strategizing, planning their next move, and vying for victory. But even in the heat of competition, strong people maintain a sense of respect for their competitors. They're like those athletes who shake hands after a hard-fought match, acknowledging the skill and dedication of their opponent. They recognize that competition can bring out the best in us, pushing us to learn, grow, and strive for excellence. So the next time you find yourself in a competitive situation, remember those athletes, those gracious winners and losers, those who understand that respect and sportsmanship are just as important as the final score. Chapter 15. Know when to let go. You squeeze it tight, afraid to let go, but the harder you grip, the more it slips away. Strong people understand the importance of letting go. Holding on to grudges or anger weighs you down. Take a deep breath, let go, and create space for new beginnings. Outro: stay strong, Eskemoz family. In conclusion, being strong isn't about never stumbling or falling. It's about how we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep moving forward with even more determination. It's about embracing challenges, learning from our mistakes, and never giving up on ourselves or our dreams. So go out there, Eskemoz family, embrace your strength, and never be afraid to shine.